Last year, thanks to the mishandling of the COVID-19 pandemic, most of us were gifted with more home time than usual. Due to that, we decided to capitalize on it and go on a family trip to Tamriel. This is my review of...
Not so fast, old man. I got this. Hey. This is Aiden, and this is my review of ESO, or Elder Scrolls Online.
Or how we spent our extended Corona summer vacation. Me, the missus, and the kids. Beautiful scenery and exotic places.
Yep, okay. A quick disclaimer. This is not an exhaustive review of the game and all its features. We've been playing the game for a little over 1 year, and this is what we took away from the experience. If you're not familiar with the game, Elder Scrolls Online is a buy and sort of pay-to-play MMORPG, or a massively multiplayer online role-playing game. It was released in 2014, is available on multiple platforms, and has been continually expanded on and tweaked since. The game is set in a fantasy world divided into factions or dominions, each being represented by 3 of the playable character races.
I've always been personally drawn to the Argonian myself. I truly feel their struggle to...
Anyway, there are presently 10 races available. The High Elves,
Nazis,
Wood Elves,
cannibals,
and Dark Elves.
cultists,
There are the human races of Redguard, Breton,
half-breed.
Nord,
Oh, they're okay.
and Imperial.
Oh, great, more Nazis.
Also Orcs,
Bleh.
the cat-like Khajiit,
Ooh, kitty!
and the lizard-like Argonian.
Obviously the best race, of course.
Each with their own minor racial perks. Like many role-playing games, you will also have a character class. There are presently 6 classes available, and any race can be any class, with some being a better fit than others. The classes are the Dragon Knight, which I am presently playing, Templar, Sorcerer,
I'm a sorcerer. Oh, okay, I'm a Templar.
Nightblade, Necromancer, and Warden. You will need the newest versions of the game for the Necromancer and Warden classes though. Like most MMOs, different characters will fulfill different roles in a party like Tank, DPS, and...
The most important role, healer. There you go, all better. You're welcome. Shh.
Your primary attributes consist of Magicka, Health, and Stamina, which you will get points to increase every level until level 50. You will also have other attributes which affect everything combat related and are additionally influenced by all your skills and equipment. Depending on which class you have taken, you will have 3 skill lines to select skills from. Most characters will use a mix of skills from all 3 lines. In addition to the class and racial abilities, you will also have skill lines available through your equipped weapons and various factions that you can join. There is also a champion point system which was recently updated, that allows players to progress their character's abilities once they are past level 50.
Unless you're a champion like me who doesn't even need those points. Hell, I don't even need equipment.
Speaking of equipment, your equipment and inventory consists of the typical fare: craftable materials, quest items, restorative potions, and of course, your weapons and armor. You're allowed to have 2 weapon and ability loadouts that you can switch between.
Like a staff. And another staff. Huh.
Right. Most armor and apparel work better with a complete set, but can be mixed. There are 3-piece gear sets, monster helm and shoulder sets, Maelstrom Arena 1-piece weapons, and more. Weapons and armor skins can be customized, and while it's very nice to make a character more your own, trying to get the colors right, especially using pieces from different sets, can be a challenge. Also, without an ESO Plus membership or spending real money, you will be limited. You can also further change your appearance with purchased or collected costumes and other items that are found in your Collections tab. Some other things in the Collections tab to further flesh out your character are non-combat pets and mounts. While you don't initially have either, you will eventually get a standard mount and start acquiring non-combat pets. There are many pets and mounts available in the game. You can have 1 pet that follows you around, none of them fight, and whatever you ride, it is only there while you are riding it. Other than potentially faster land travel with the different mounts, and some of the pets having a few additional inventory slots, they don't serve any further purpose.
Nuh-uh, they're cute.
Okay, well then, other than the aesthetics and what I mentioned, that's about it. Eventually you can also purchase homes, some of which can be pretty big and expensive. You can furnish them with items that you have found, earned, or bought.
I just live in a shack down by the river.
Lastly, some other things in your collections are mementos, which are like emotes. Allies, which consists of assistants and companions.
What about the sets, tools, fragments, and... Fine.
So you're probably wondering about the gameplay. As for what you can do and where you can go,
Well, that depends on how much money you have.
that is true, but we'll expand on that in a minute. The base game map is pretty big. It is mostly meant for player versus environment or PvE, but it is always easier to not go it alone. There are dungeons and quests all over the place. There are main story quests, zone quests for different dominions, side quests, and more. There is also a player versus player or PvP areas
Like Doucheland.
Imperial City. As mentioned before, there are different factions or guilds that you can join, some of which are unlocked by buying the expansions. Depending on which ones you can join, you can...
I made my own. We're a traveling band of assassins.
So, yes, while there are player-created guilds, there are also guilds in the game that give you extra skill lines. The guilds available in the base game are the Fighters Guild, the Mages Guild, and the Mercenary like Undaunted. Expansion guilds are the Thieves Guild, an Assassin's Guild called the Dark Brotherhood, and the Mystic Sigil Order. Joining any of these NPC guilds will add a new skill line, and a few more things to do in the game. There are also a few more elements meant to incentivize people to play. Similar to other games like this, there are daily login rewards, and regular events that take place throughout the year. Combat isn't anything special. You can jump, you can roll, you can block attack. You have a light attack that becomes a heavy attack by holding down the button longer. You also will have whatever skills that you assign.
So yeah, in other words, just button mashing.
For the most part, that's the basic gist of the game. While the amount of customization may make ESO seem vast, it is mostly puddle deep, and ultimately superficial. While there are a lot of quests, they don't have much impact on the world. In fact, many of the quests are repeatable and seem to be made with the intention of grinding. Even the quests that are given during the special events are guilty of this. Maybe not for all, but for us it got pretty old quick. The biggest problem with ESO though, is something that is common in games. Paid memberships and in-game money, which is bought with real money. Again, while it is nice to make a character more your own, a lot of the stuff found in ESO's Crown Store is expensive. To their credit, the newest update to the game included a Seals of Endeavor system, which allows people to earn alternate in-game money to buy limited Crown Store items.
Which of course is earned by more grinding. Surprise.
Yep, and other than a few points that we might have glossed over, that's about it for what the game has to offer.
Nonsense. What about the post-game personal recreational activities?
The post-person what, huh?
Think, Aiden! What will you have after 500 more hours?
You?
Exactly. Family. Remember the time we played hide-and-seek on your mom?
Where'd you go? Where are you? Where'd you go?
Or how about that one-sided game of tag your sister likes playing with the locals? Didn't we have a mudball of a time?
Okay, I guess. All in all, it does have its moments. We don't care what anybody else says. We give it a 4 out of 5.
That's right. I did that. Oh. Hello. Well, since you're still here, might as well show you some of our vacation pictures. Let's see if you can spot the glitches.
Where are you guys? Well, where'd you go? Where'd you go? Where are you? Where'd you go? Okay. Where is he? Come on. What? What? What is going on? Well, where? Where did you go? Huh? Where is he?